amazing that I'm a flight attendant and I get to my sign-ins on time.
That's the most important thing, right?
Right. I mean, not that this isn't important. It is, as you know.
Well, I think Delta's flight's going out on time as well. Although, at this point, I think they've got bigger problems than on-time arrivals.
Right, or departures, right? I was trying to get my headphones hooked in so Abby you couldn't hear her whining, but alas, I didn't do it in time. So, hi, I'm Molly.
And I'm Cawley.
And it's Thursday.
And we are the Wine Crew.
We are the Wine Crew. Indeed. Your hair looks nice. Are you got a date or something?
No, I'm just going to a meeting, but since I'm leaving my house, I thought I would put on a little makeup and wash my hair.
I'm not leaving my house. I'm going to do a Pilates class later, so.
So tonight we are tasting some delish red wine.
Yes.
California red wine. And earlier this week we were talking about polyphenols, which are the antioxidants.
Yes.
The good reasons to drink wine.
Correct.
And it's one of the factors they say is one of the things that that is a commonality among the people who live in blue zones.
Which is interesting to me. When we talk about that, it's really interesting.
The more I read about it, the more I was like, wait, I'm going to be reading about this for a long time because there's so much literature about it. So for those of you who don't know, blue zones are the areas of the world that have the most centenarians. What is it called? People over 100?
Yeah, the people that are old. Really old. I don't know. The way the world is, I'm good not making it to that. that bracket.
Yeah.
Centenarians, as I believe how it's said, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yes. So there was physical activity, life purpose, stress reduction, their diet, which has to do with their caloric intake, plant-based and moderate alcohol intake, and specifically wine. And then engagement in family life, social life, and some sort of spirituality. So obviously.
And I do think that those are all hugely, and that's such a phenomenal word, but important, and I know that there are people who have, through COVID had to retire early or had, have left their jobs yes, people that have lost their jobs as well. I'm not saying that, but people who have been kind of forced into early retirement, it's to have some kind of purpose, to feel, because that's a big deal. And if you're not prepared for that next chapter, I think that can really impact your daily outlook and mood.
Right.
I think that's huge.
And how how change affects you.
Right.
I think that's a big thing too, because this is a huge change for the entire world, and it obviously affects people differently.
Yes, it is. This is huge.
So on that note.
Yeah, and I actually had opened this last night. So I have a closed bottle of the Hushkeeper. This is the Cab. I had a little bit left from, sorry if you can hear the pterodactyl behind me.
So you had leftover wine? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, this is what I had left over. Oh my God.
So I really like this Cab. It's dark, so dark, as you can see.
Yeah, it is.
From Molly's glass.
Yes, it is very dark.
I think it's our heaviest, right? Cab.
I think it is the heaviest Cab. Or is the Bernhardt heavier? I feel like this is heavier.
Well, the Hushkeeper blend is actually heavier than the Cab, but I thought this was the anyway, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It's our boldest. We'll say that.
Yes. And it's really I'm so sorry. Can you hear her?
She wants to be included.
She's doing her happy dance. Her hiney's in the air, and I apologize, but this is real life. We're keeping it real here. I haven't said that in a while in the quarantine. But yeah, this is definitely, well, it's also autumn here, fall, and on the East Coast, which I love. So it's a great wine for this time of year, this type of a red. But it is full of those phenomenal antioxidants.
Molly's not going to say the word.
I know. Well, you couldn't say centurions.
You're right.
What is it again?
I don't know. Moving on.
Okay, moving on. But yeah, so, red wine is definitely good for you. And, moderation. We're not suggesting you take down bottles and bottles of wine a night.
Right.
But it does have health benefits.
Yeah. And so what I had said earlier was, the darker reds tend to have more polyphenols, antioxidants. We'll just say antioxidants. Like this one that we're having tonight. It's bold with blackcurrant, boysenberry, layered with vanilla and tobacco.
Yeah, and you can definitely see, like you said, it's dark.
Yeah.
And when you're looking at wine, this is, from the W said, this is one of the things I thought it was interesting in my class. The placemat thing wasn't white, but you're supposed to look at your wine on a white background.
Yeah.
Which
we learned the same thing.
We
did some different things in our classes, but that was one thing that was the same.
Yeah, because it gives you a better visual of what the actual color is, and you look down in the glass for white wines. Anyway, I'm digressing to something else, but I just wanted to hold up something white so you can really see how dark the wine is. But I don't think it's like super heavy, as but it's definitely a darker color,
right,
than like a Pinot. What color would you say this is, Cawley? Garnet?
Which shade of red? Yeah. I don't know. Does it match my sweatshirt?
No, it doesn't match your sweatshirt.
I think it's like a Cabernet.
It's like a Cabernet. So yeah, but anyway, it's a fantastic wine, and red wines are, like we said, have health benefits, which also are nice.
Exactly. Help you live longer.
Yes.
In moderation. Everything in moderation.
Right. Everything in moderation. I think if you X out anything in your life, obviously, like I'm not a fan of like the no carb, I think if you just do it in moderation, then you're pretty good to go.
Yeah. So let us know what you're drinking tonight, what you'd like us to taste in the future.
Yes. If you're a fan of reds.
Yeah. If you've ever visited a blue zone. I haven't been. I've been to some of the countries, but not those specific areas.
I know. I don't think I have either. And I got to get on that lagoon, or like however you say it.
Another word we have to learn how to say.
Whatever. I don't feel like I ever have those.
No.
So I need to put that in my diet with my exercise and my family time and my spirituality and those things.
Exactly. We have the polyphenols covered.
Polyphenols covered. Yes, we're good there.
All right. Have a good night.
All right. Nice seeing you.
You too. Bye.